One of the things we hear a lot of times from both customers and prospective customers is, I don't want to change out equipment because it's too difficult on my end users. I'd rather just keep with the current vendor or the current manufacturer because my users are used to the interface of the device. And especially as we're talking about scanning more and more these days, people want to scan to areas other than email. They want to scan to network folders, cloud storage, etc. But IT is burdened with managing address books. So one of the features I wanted to talk about today was how PaperCut handles address book management when a client chooses to swap out vendors or swap out to new equipment to make it easier on the admin staff. So we're in the area of PaperCut called Scan Actions right now, and inside of here I have all the different scan actions I've created, which I've created quite a few. And so in this case, what we've got are these scan actions that are then granted access based upon either groups, as you see with this one, or individual users. I can base it upon groups in Intra, groups in Google, groups in a local AD, as well as just literally specifying down to the user level a specific user that gets a scan action or a scan destination here. So what does that look like on the copier? So I refresh my copiers. I don't have to manage address books anymore. PaperCut automatically manages the address books. New copier comes in. PaperCut gets added to the copier. And in my case, I'm going to log in with myself. So we're going to log in with my ID number, which is 8888. Of course, for those of you that don't know about PaperCut, you can also use a badge that you would use to get into your building, for example. But in my case, we're going to use a PIN code. So when I go to the quick scan button here, I'm going to be presented with a lot of different scan destinations. If I choose scan to me, it's going to pre-populate my email address. I don't have to look through the address book anymore. If I don't want to, it's going to allow me to name the document if I wanted to. I also do have the ability to scan to the address book of my entire organization, so I could search for a specific user inside of my organization by simply typing in their name, just like I normally would with the regular machine address book. But again, you're not having to build this with a machine swap out because PaperCut is handling all of that. But the beautiful thing about this is now this is also permission driven. Okay, so if I log out, again, you see all the destinations I have, and I log in with a slightly more limited user here. We're going to log in as Jeremy, who is our CFO here at Edge. He's got the lovely code of 90210. Log in as Jeremy, and he's going to be presented with different scan actions. Still a lot of scan actions, but not as many as I had. Still has scan to me, and of course, when he selects that, it has his email address instead of mine, as would be expected. We're going to log out one more time and log in as a much more limited user. In this case, we're going to log in as one of our sales reps here and log in with 909, which is Mr. Chris Henderson. Thank you, Chris, for letting me use your code. And if I go to quick scan now, Chris has even fewer destinations. So this allows you as an IT administrator to much more easily deploy scan destinations across an entire fleet of equipment, even if you're swapping out that equipment inside your organization to a different manufacturer or just newer models of the same manufacturer. So really neat option of PaperCut with the integrated scanning capability to get you out of the address book management business. Want to find out more? Happy to schedule a demo with you. Leave a note below.